Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to Culturalist Theory, YG albums rank worst to best. This should be an interesting video. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Welcome back to Culturalist, scratch that, Vulturalist Theory. It's your man CJ Williams, man, and for today's episode, we're heading to the West Coast to rank the catalog of Bompton's finest, YG. With 7 official studio albums, 2 of which went gold and the other platinum, and 14 singles as a lead artist that have earned plaques, the Don move from 400 Spruce Street showed Cali was hella active throughout the 2010s till now. Before we bomb first, remember to hit the like, subscribe, and share the content. Also, we got the hookup if you're looking for drip. Our exclusive merch store got the shirts and sweaters that are certified conversation starters. Plus, subbing our Patreon gets you access to our members-only behind the scenes. Now, if you're not doing it yet,
y'all ain't paying me. Shout out to Culturalist Theory. Y'all can go support, but they ain't paying me.
Number 7, Stay Dangerous. Nas once rapped.
This the last YG album I heard. Wasn't his best outputting, but it wasn't bad.
You don't gotta keep repeating, you a thug. She heard you. If you know where that line is from, put it in the comment section. And if you have ever heard YG's third album, Stay Dangerous, you'll know why this quote from the GOAT is necessary. On this 2018 album, YG goes absolutely overboard with amplifying the bloody image that catapulted him to fame. On My Crazy Life and Still Brazy, his first 2 albums, he made Replacing the C's with B's cool and catchy with tracks like Being Bull and Bomb and Collective. But on Stay Dangerous, it just becomes overkill, like on his first single, Suwoo, where the lyrics are so comical that it makes the P in Pyru seem like it stands for parody. But hey, there are some people that like their gangster rap over the top. It's not that Eazy-E or Big Pun didn't make us laugh out loud. That's fine. What really detracts from this album are YG's vocal performances. While YG is far from a lyricist, he can be counted on to deliver a witty bar or 2 about street life with a laid-back confidence every 16 bars. Yet on here, he takes the risks of mimicking the Migos flow on Bulletproof, trying to harmonize on Handgun with A$AP Rocky, and doing his spin on mumble rap on Can't Get in Canada.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This album, he was going a little off the rails here. It was like he was copying everybody else's sound instead of doing his own thing. That's what made YG stand out, was the fact that he had his own sound and his own thing. You from the West Coast, homie, and he was always giving that Cali vibes. But then on this one, it was like, you doing down south shit, you doing all this other type of shit. Yeah, this album really was all over the place, in my personal opinion. Yeah.
Even in songs we like Deeper Than Rap, they're partially ruined by weird vocal inflection YG does when he quivers his voice. Yes, the album produced YG's second highest selling single ever, the DJ Mustard produced Big Bank with 2 Chainz, Big Sean, and Nicki. We Can't Front. It's a hot song that peaked at number 16 on the Billboard Hot 100 and went on to sell over 5 million units. It almost certainly helped push the album over the 500,000 units sold mark, making it the 3rd consecutive YG album to earn a plaque. But to keep it real, from the lack of lyrical substance, the weird vocal delivery, and the total deficit of artistic focus, Stay Dangerous might just be in the Hall of Fame for one of the worst rap albums in the 2010s, if not all time. Number 6, For Real For Real. On March 31st, 2019, the West Coast lost one of its leaders of the new school right on the cusp of greatness. Nipsey Hussle lost his life in front of his clothing store on Slauson, and all of hip-hop felt the gut punch.
R.I.P.
While the
Nipsey.
fans felt the pain from a distance, for YG, he lost a, quote, brother from the other color. The end of YG's 4th album, For Real, ends with YG eulogizing his deceased comrade, coming after 12 songs that vary from modern trap, boom bap, and classic G-funk. This 2019 record is one of YG's most hard to place records because the first half is very hit or miss and the second half is almost entirely fantastic. It kicks off with Hard Bottoms and White Socks, where YG waxes poetic about his accomplishments over a jazzy beat that sounds like it was laced by Pete Rock. After that, it's the trap music inspired Bottle Service that goes from 0 to 100 in its intensity and excitement. But from there, things get a bit shaky. Among In the Dark, Stop Snitching, I Was on the Block, and For...
You said Stop Snitching. That was the best song going there. What are you talking about?
Nigga snitch, nigga hoe, nigga bitch, nigga snitch, nigga hoe, nigga bitch, nigga snitch, nigga hoe, nigga bitch, nigga snitch.
Yeah, y'all tripping on this one, Culture State. That was the best song. What y'all talking about? Bitch, nigga, snitch, nigga, hoe, nigga, bitch, nigga, snitch, nigga, hoe, nigga, bitch, nigga, snitch, nigga, hoe, nigga, bitch, nigga, snitch.
Loco, only one of those songs isn't bad. But when you hit the track 7 mark, the album does a complete 180. Over classic G-Funk production, YG weaves stories about scandalous women on Keisha Had a Baby and Play Too Much. He also makes a soulful jam, Heart to Heart with Meek Mill, and 2 fire records with the Bay Area's Kamaya, Do Not Disturb, and Do Your Dance. The album moves from strength to strength toward its end and should have continued the momentum, but instead chose to end with YG's prodigy, Day Salon, getting a lackluster solo song. For Real would be YG's 3rd and final album to go gold after debuting at number 7 on the Billboard 200. It also produced 2 platinum singles, Stop Snitching and Go Loco. While YG has yet to return to these commercial heights, it's never too late, and the marathon does continue. Number 5, I Got Issues. YG's 6th album came with little fanfare. Even though it debuted in the top 20 on the Billboard 200, it was his lowest.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't listen to this album, but I know that Toxic and Scare Money is on here, so yeah, but I haven't listened to this album, so I can't really give it a judgment.
Chart opening of his career. The single Scared Money made a little noise, but it's more likely the rare J. Cole feature and Moneybagg Yo having the juice at the time are the reasons it went gold. It's a shame that this record was so low profile though, because it demonstrates how YG's style is maturing with his audience. Yes, it still has that gutter ratchet rap that YG is known for, like Baby Mama, where he airs out his BM, or Issues, where he addresses his beef with DJ Mustard. But in between telling us how to rob a rapper, YG shows his improved lyrical skills on the intricately laced Drink to This and the spiritual song No Weapon alongside God's son Nasir. Because YG and Mustard were not seeing eye to eye at the time of this album's creation, it allows YG to explore deeper musical sounds like the live instrumentation on Go Dumb with Her and No Love with Sugar Free. Without Mustard's music to pull him towards making more game-banging anthems, he drops heavy bars on songs like Alone, about wanting to leave the streets alone, or The Allure of Danger on Killer Cali.
I don't know about that.
DJ Mustard and YG buried the hatchet in 2025 when the producer brought the rapper out for his set at Coachella. Number 4, The Gentleman's Club. If you saw the 2026 versus battle between The Game and YG, when did you know that it was going to be a blowout against The Game? Was it when Chuck jugged the whole ball of Don Julio? When he slurred through the acapella?
Man, The Game was on some bullshit. He had an easy dub too. That's the crazy part. The Game had the easiest dub. And he was on some bullshit the whole night. This nigga's playing straight bullshit. Nigga, you got Documentary 1, Doctor's Advocate, Documentary 2, 1992, Born to Rap. You had 5 fucking albums you could have went off of. Even Jesus Piece you could have took something from. You could have, nigga. If hold on real quick. Hold on. Cause The Game got me fucked up. Hold on, bro. I've been like I be telling y'all, bro, like The Game really got like a great catalog, but he just destroyed my whole argument in one verses, bro. He destroyed my whole argument, bro. That Game had a fucking decent catalog, bro. Bro, he could have literally played 20 songs. All you need is 20, right? Let's see here. Hate It or Love It, How We Do, My Life, the Lil Wayne My Life song, even though I hate that song. Dreams that Kanye produced, Ale Boombaye, 100, All Eyes with Jeremiah, One Blood. You could have played that. Put You On Game, Celebration. We having a celebration, let us stay high. Then you got Let's Ride, El Chapo. You could have did the song you did with Keisha Cole. Just keep going down the list here. Come on, man. Come on. I'm already at I'm already at what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 13 already. Higher. Come on, bro. Higher. That's 14. Let's see here. What else? One night. That's 15. Let's see what else. DTF. That's 16. Trying to see what else. Okay, then you could have started playing your bullshit after that. Yeah, he could have started playing all his bullshit after that. But you would have had 16 songs that would have automatically gave you the win. 16 songs, and then you could have just did like 4 throwaways. Yeah, the game fucked that up badly, bro. Bro had 16 songs that YG wouldn't have been able to compete with, bro.
Freestyle, or when you can see on Game's face that he was tweaking on something stronger than Chronic. All jokes aside, though initially Game was favored to win, YG's catalog of ratchet hits made the match closer than expected on paper. YG's victory wasn't because it was the Game's battle to lose, but rather YG's fight to win. He did that by primarily relying on the early hits he made with DJ Mustard, a beat maker he hasn't had records with on any of his albums since 2019's For Real For Real. Mustard and YG initially fell out publicly on Twitter back in 2014 after Mustard tweeted that he hadn't received any royalties from the beats he made on My Crazy Life. YG angrily replied he never got any royalties from the numerous times Mustard used his voice for his tag, Mustard on the Beat Ho. The conversation then quickly devolved into name-calling and threats of violence and resulted in the two not working together for years. They eventually reunited, and that culminated with the 2024 mixtape Just Read Up 3 as of recently. But Mustard's fingerprints are still missing from YG's latest work, The Gentleman's Club. YG's 7th album shows that through trial and error over the years, YG has learned how to make cohesive albums on his own terms. The Gentleman's Club in a way mirrors Kendrick's Mr. Morale album in that both albums are about dealing with personal demons and therapy. But instead of laying on a therapist's couch pouring your heart out like K-Dot, YG is in an upscale strip club telling his darkest secrets to a fine stripper on his lap. Songs like Insecure with Jid and Ab-Soul and Midlife Crisis with Buddy feature heartfelt lyrics from YG and his features. What sets this album apart from others in the catalog is that it features numerous stories. Hitman, Dinner Dates, and Heartbreak, and the controversial commentary on trans identity Tiffany are all instances of YG taking the risk of telling something compelling. While one might not want to listen to these songs all the time, respect has to be given for the effort to do this type of rapping that is becoming rare and rare these days.
He just telling stories about YG just be telling stories about what about shit he experienced in the. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with artists that like to tell stories. That's what make an artist great. When you can speak about your environment and make a song about it, a compelling song, not just any song, a compelling song, a story-driven song that's compelling that will make people go, I wonder. Yeah, I think that's what makes an artist grow, in my personal opinion. But I digress. Then again, I haven't heard this album, so
the jury is out as to whether commenting on Draco's ongoing murder investigation on We Know the Truth counts as dry snitching, and Hollywood with Shoreline Mafia and Gang Business with Pay Gotti or skips upon repeat. Mustard for the culture, please come back and give YG a.
Said he could have easily won
those albums that changed.
You said he could have easily won. Yeah, he could have easily won. He has 16 songs. He could have easily got YG with.
Number 3, My Life 400. At literally only 30 minutes long, it's mind-boggling how this is not considered an EP. But when listening to it, the records sound and feel well-crafted, distinct, and layered. YG brings out the beast in Lil Wayne on Bloodwalk, who raps as if this 16-bar verse is the substitute for being jumped into the Bloods. Chris Brown, Tyga, and YG make Tupac's How Do You Want It sound fresh as they remix the record for the 2020s on Rodeo. But the core of the album is the dark, moody, emotional records led by the YNs toward the near end, like War Scars with Tay 2 Extras, Hate on Me with Lil TJ, and Thug Cry with Cowboy and Lil Mosey. The only misstep is the last song, Laugh Now, Cry Later, because of YG's annoying chuckle chorus. My Life 400 would be the last YG album to debut in the top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, and the only one to not produce a single with a gold or platinum plaque. However, this album deserves more love. The good thing is it's short enough to play back 400 times. Number 2, Still Brazy.
I'm about to say, if my crazy life ain't number 1, I don't know what was going to. I was just waiting because I was like, Cultural Theory be on that bullshit, bro. I just had to make sure. We just had to make sure. But Still Brazy is definitely it's probably YG's second best album for sure. Still Brazy, yeah.
2015, YG took 3 bullets to the hip during an attempted hit on his life in Studio City, California. Remarkably, YG checked himself out of the hospital the next day and came to the studio on crutches to record Who Shot Me, one of the standout songs on his sophomore LP. 2016 Still Brazy is a more methodical album than his bombastic debut, My Crazy Life. The shooting in Studio City and the resulting paranoia are probably the reason for the album's overall slower pace and darker sound. Also, because of YG's on and off again relationship with him, DJ Mustard's signature sound is nowhere to be found on the album. Instead, West Coast producer Swish makes an authentic Cali soundscape with a darker vibe for YG to rhyme on for the most part. There isn't a skip on this album, as it flows cinematically just like My Crazy Life. From Bull, Balm, and Collective, Twist My Fingers, and Gimme Got Shot, the lyrics and instrumentals capture the essence of Gangland LA. Stellar features from A-listers like Lil Wayne on I Got a Question and Drizzy Drake on Why You Always Hatin' make the album accessible for outsiders. Homies from the land like the late Slim 400 on Word Is Bond and No Jumper podcasters Brick Baby and AD on Don't Come to LA give the album an authentic feel. However, the most important part of the album comes at the very end. Tupac once said, "It wouldn't be LA without Mexicans, Black Love, Brown Pride, and the Sets Again." YG heeds these words and puts the 3 most meaningful songs in his catalog at the end. Fuck Donald Trump with Nipsey Hussle, Blacks and Browns with Sad Boy, and Police Get Away with Murder. These socially conscious records show that YG is cut from the same cloth as other provocative lyricists like Ice Cube. YG's second album shows that despite getting shot or threatened by the president's Secret Service for his First Amendment rights, he's still brazy in the booth. Number 1, My Crazy Life.
It couldn't be no other one. This is by far one of the most. I'll go as far as to say like 2014 albums. I would say this is right behind J. Cole's Forest Hills Drive. I would put this right after that. Yeah. I'll put this right after Forest Hills Drive. For like best albums of like 2014, bro. YG wins. Yeah, this shit had me in the chokehold, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. This shit had me in the chokehold for a good minute too. I was listening to this shit every day, bro. Every day, bro. Getting up, getting ready to go to college and shit. About to go to my classes at my college downtown and shit. Get on the bus and shit. Have my headphones in. The first thing I'm doing, I'm bumping My Crazy Life on my way to go to class. Yeah. I can't really reminisce and say that was good times, but I was enjoying. Yeah.
If Kendrick Lamar was the good kid in the Mad City, YG was the mad kid terrorizing the good city. Listening to 2014's My Crazy Life as an accompanying piece to K-Dot's 2012 debut is like hearing the other side of a story or watching a great spinoff to a good TV series. On its own, though, the album is engaging, fun, and at times thought-provoking. Born in 1990, YG is a millennial, unlike prior Bompton rappers like The Game, who was born in '79. While a teenage Jayceon Taylor might have gone outside and heard almost exclusively West Coast rappers like Dre, Snoop, and Quick, Keenan Jackson was a mid-teen when Southern rappers like Lil Wayne, Jeezy, and Rick Ross were dominant. YG probably was listening to Juvenile just as much as West Coast rappers who were popping in '05 like The Game. That explains why My Crazy Life is such a dynamic album. You get club bangers like Left Right that sound like a Cash Money reinvention, California classics remixed like Do It To You that flip the Dog Pound's Playhouse, and
Yeah, do it to you. Do it to you, dude. That's my shit right there. Do It To You, Left Right, Who You Love, what's the other one? Meet the Flockers. Even though they had to edit out that Asian part. But it was true though. The Asians don't trust banks. So, I mean, was he telling any lies? Meet the Flockers. What was the one with Kendrick on it? I forgot the name of the one with Kendrick on it. Oh yeah, Smoking and Drinking. Yeah, Smoking and Drinking. Yeah. Good times, good times.
new sounds that usher in a whole new wave like My Nigga with Jeezy and Rich Homie Quan. It goes without saying that DJ Mustard and YG have more chemistry than the oxygen molecules. For example, on I Just Wanna Party with Schoolboy Q and J-Rock, those two rip the beat, but YG's pocket on Mustard's production makes him have the most quotable verse alongside two high-caliber spitters. We'd be fools to say Kendrick Lamar didn't steal the show on the reflective I Really Be Smoking, but there's an argument to be made that YG held his own, if not upstage Drake on Who Do You Love. My Crazy Life debuted at number 2 on Billboard 200, went on to be YG's first and only number 1 copy seller to date, and spawned 2 multi-platinum singles and 1 gold. Since its release, its critical status has grown to the point it is considered a classic West Coast album. It seems ironic at first that YG's best album, My Crazy Life, has very similar beats as his worst album, Stay Dangerous. However, when you really listen and compare the two, My Crazy Life caught lightning in a bottle. YG was fresh from the streets, Mustard was hungry and had a whole new style. And both of them were trying to prove you can make it out the West outside the Dr. Dre umbrella or the Top Dog camp. They took the raw elements of YG's Crazy Life in the Streets to make an even crazier album. If you enjoyed this ranking, you're going to love the work we put in breaking down the catalog of one of the biggest Damus to ever come from the CPT, DJ Quick. Plus, be on the lookout for the ranking of another West Coast legend on the way soon, Mac 10. And before you leave, the internet crowned YG the winner of the Versus against Game. But what says you? But let us know, do you think he...
I mean, look, if the Game wasn't on that bullshit, he could have easily won, bruh. If the Game was on that bullshit, he could have easily won, bro. Like I said, not even 16. He has 17. He has 17 songs, bro. YG, let's go through YG catalog real quick before we wrap this up. Because I just want to... Because Game got 17 songs. So you have like 3 throwaways. But YG, let's look at YG real quick. But YG, okay, see here. You have My Nigga, Go Loco, Who Do You Love, Toxic, Big Bank, Why You Always Hating, BTP. Oh yeah, I forgot about BTP. Nigga, BTP. Yeah, you had that one. Tooted and Booted, Left Right. I Just Want to Party. He definitely had that one. Big and Back, Me and Bull. Still Brazy. Bitch, you bro. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Get your bread up. All right. So right now, where we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13. Looking through it. 14, 15, 16. Okay, so he almost there. He almost there. He almost at that 17 mark, but I don't really see no more hits. Yeah, he would have had 16. So it could have he would have had, I mean, he would have been all right. He would have been up there with him, but at the same time, nah. YG would have been up there with him, but like the game just got classics, bruh. Like that documentary, the first documentary alone, then would probably knock out any song that YG got. Like YG got the ratchet shit that would probably get him going. He got the party hits that would keep him in it. But like the game just got some shit that's like, yeah, if he was really on his shit, but he was playing bullshit. So yeah, that's where I stand with it though. I still feel like the game would have won though. Maybe not he would have washed them, but the game's catalog with the songs that's in his catalog easily could have put YG to shame, especially the bigger hits. The One Blood, Higher, Dreams, Hated or Love It. Yeah, he had 5 songs that was undeniable. So yeah, YG wouldn't have beat him, in my personal opinion, but hey, it is what it is. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see you all in the next video. Till then, peace.